Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pilates Deep Dive, this guided session, a little different from the usual. Today, I'd like to invite you into a moment of exploration, slower, more internal, but absolutely essential. We're going to work together on what I consider to be the very essence of Pilates, the abdominal prep. If I had to choose just one exercise, just one to do every day, it would be this one. Why? Because it contains everything. It's grounded, subtle, challenging, and perfectly adaptable. It has always been part of my own practice, and I share it with all my students, no matter their level. But before we practice it together, I'd like us to take the time to feel, to understand, and to lay the foundation. Because in Pilates, good movement is never just a gesture in space. It's an intention, a state of awareness, an internal coordination. We always begin there. So take a moment to get comfortable on your mat. Feel the contact with the ground, the natural curves of your spine. Your feet are flat, knees bent, pelvis resting in neutral. Nothing is rigid. This is a living starting point. Close your eyes, breathe. Don't try to change anything. Just observe. How is your rib cage expanding? Do your shoulders rise? Does your belly push out? Or maybe a bit of everything? What you're sensing is your current breathing signature, and we won't judge it. We're just going to welcome it. Place one hand on your sternum, the other on your side ribs. Now try to guide your breath in 3 directions. Outward to the sides, back toward the spine, and slightly upward. Imagine an umbrella opening with each inhale. Feel the ribs widen, and as you exhale, let them soften and fall gently without forcing. I now invite you to relax your throat, your tongue, and your neck. We often forget that the neck is a highway of tension. Let it release, like a suspended bridge easing into stillness. Now here's a little exercise I love to do with my students. Cough. Yes, gently, 3 times. That brief, deep, almost reflexive contraction you just felt, that's your transverse abdominis activating. It's the deep muscle that wraps around your waist like a natural corset. It attaches to the inner surfaces of the lower 6 ribs, the iliac crest, and the thoracolumbar fascia in your lower back, and it inserts at the linea alba in the front. When you feel your belly draw inward, firm but not moving, that's it. And just beneath that, imagine a soft muscular hammock stretching between your pubic bone, your sit bones, and your coccyx. That's your pelvic floor, made up of muscles like the pubococcygeus and iliococcygeus. It supports your organs, helps stabilize the pelvis, and it's in constant communication with the transverse. When you exhale, notice that subtle lifting sensation, an inner wave that draws you toward your center. It's precious. When these 2 systems, the transverse and the pelvic floor, work together, they create an incredible base of support. This is your internal foundation, and this is where abdominal prep begins to truly make sense. Let's begin. Open your eyes, lengthen the back of your neck, let your arms stretch out by your sides, palms facing the mat. Inhale, then begin a craniovertebral flexion, bringing your gaze gently toward your knees. That gaze matters. It guides the curl. Imagine your head floating upward as if lifted by a string. It's essential not to feel the weight of gravity pulling on your head. Otherwise, neck muscles like the scalenes or sternocleidomastoid will contract unnecessarily. As you exhale, stabilize your shoulder blades. First, activate the pelvic floor. Imagine lifting it like an elevator to the first floor. And then feel the transverse wrap around you like a corset gently closing. Let the rib cage move toward the pelvis. The rectus abdominis engages just enough, and the obliques support the flexion. Don't lift too high. This is not a race toward the knees. Lift your shoulders just slightly off the ground, keeping your pelvis in neutral. Inhale into your rib cage. It's the only part that should move. Then, as you exhale, slowly return down, vertebra by vertebra, until your head meets the mat again. No collapse, no rush. Take your time. repeat just twice more, only 2 times, because 3 conscious repetitions are worth more than 10 mechanical ones. And as you practice, observe. Is your jaw relaxed? Are your shoulders calm? Is your pelvis stable? If yes, then you're in the right space. What I love about this exercise is how adaptable it is. If you feel tension in your neck, you can place your hands behind your head. If you want to strengthen pelvic activation, place a fitness circle between your knees and gently squeeze. If you're more advanced, hold the circle between your hands, arms extended overhead. It will challenge your scapular stability. Sometimes I also use a flex band under the spine to guide alignment or to reduce cervical load. Every prop has a purpose. Every variation has an intention. The key is knowing why you do what you do. And that's why I see abdominal prep as the root exercise. It teaches everything that Pilates stands for: breathing, grounding, precision, control, and flow. Take one final breath in, one final breath out, and let your body thank you. I leave you with this phrase: just because it's slow doesn't mean it's easy. It's because it's slow that you truly learn. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I hope this exploration helped you better understand your center, your breath, your strength, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon to keep exploring this beautiful path of conscious movement. See you soon at Bio Pilates Paris.